My name is Grant Corrigan.
My name is Shauna Corrigan.
And this is our story.
Our journey of using Pilates to return to a life that we love.
March 5th, 2010, I was snowmobiling with friends in the Sierra Backcountry, Sonora Pass area. And I overshot a jump, I landed too hard, and I burst fractured my first lumbar vertebrae. And I sustained a spinal cord injury, and I instantly entered the world of spinal cord injury recovery.
From the moment that Grant was injured and we knew that we were on this new journey, we knew that we were going to choose an activity-based recovery. It just made sense. Let's remind his body what his body knows how to do, and we knew that it was going to be a conscious choice and that it was going to take a lot of hard work. To use Pilates in Grant's recovery was a natural fit. It made so much sense. First from the very beginning, because obviously he had no feeling or movement, so he wasn't moving things on his own. So what could we do? We could first start bringing back the core. We could use the techniques of mat Pilates.
When I was still in the hospital bed,
Right.
You had me laid back, and I would close my eyes, and she would tell me to walk, just walk. And she would move my legs. She'd move my legs, and she'd be the one moving my legs, and she'd tell me what she was doing. So you pull in your hip flexor, flex your quad, pull in your hip flexor, flex your quad. And I was mapping it in my mind and imagining it and manifesting it, and you were doing it and moving it. And then when we finally worked our way to the point that I could get into a reformer, we carried it on. And we've had a lot of beautiful, incredible people help us.
Alejandro Monsalve is an extremely gifted physical therapist who has traveled, trained, and worked all over the country with people, cerebral palsy, Parkinson's, multiple sclerosis, spinal cord injuries, all the way to Olympic athletes. Her skill set is absolutely phenomenal, and we were extremely honored to get to work with her. Her philosophy is based on neuroplasticity, the thought and the concept that we can actually retrain the brain. We can remap the nerves throughout the body. So what she did is, with Grant, she taught Grant's brain how to speak a new language, essentially. She taught one muscle to talk to another. We took it from the top and worked it way down. And through that, she was able to turn muscles on that had been dormant, that had been quiet. And with the use of Pilates, it was all done on Pilates equipment. And her philosophy and her technique is truly, truly essential to Grant's recovery.
We also use Pilates to go to the South Pole. I just returned back from Antarctica. It was a year ago, 3 days from now. And we got to become the first spinal cord injured athlete in history to ski to the geographic South Pole on January 17th, 2012. And we used Pilates equipment to train for that. With my wife as my trainer and Pilates as my tool, as one of the tools that I used in achieving that movement, we were able to go from a bed to a wheelchair to a walker to a set of arm crutches to a set of canes, someday one cane, and then sky's the limit. We're rocking out.
In order for us to get Grant from 2 canes to 1 cane, to then ultimately being able to walk down the street holding hands side by side once again, it's going to take Pilates. It's going to take a lot of hard work, a lot of determination, and we're going to get there.
This is one of our goals. One of our goals is to do something as simple as walk down the street, hand in hand, husband and wife. Sounds so simple, sounds so small, yet it's our world.
And that's our #1 goal.
That's our Everest right now, and we will climb it together.